Okay, so IDXBroker's mapping thing is down, so that's the way it goes. But here's the reason why here that this shows like this, and where the other site doesn't. So you have this, right? You have condos as a category. That's because in the data that comes from the RETS data, there's they have their fields all different. So even and this is the funny thing. They say they go RETS, so it's universal and it's universal across the country, which is bullshit because every MLS they just can't follow a uniform system, and they want to have it this way or that way. So let me show you the insides. Okay, so for this they have the subtype rather than property type here, residential. Like you would think it should be here, but it's not. That's because they have these. Everyone wants to be different. So this MLS has it one way, and then if you go to another MLS, it's almost like what it's like. Hold on, it's almost like menus. See how they should all be certain things should be within this, but then some do this, and then some do this and this, and they it doesn't help the user because, or like in the example that you're trying to do now, where we're trying to make something and we can't because of the way the fields are. They don't let you do it. But here's something that you can do to get around it. So when you're creating something, right? You can then sometimes do it this way, where you're, doing them all. And then creating it that way. That's one way to do it. Sometimes you can go in this way, where you, you have to go into here. Oh boy. You'll go to fields, and you'll build it out this way. So you got commercial, right? View settings, and then down here, sometimes you can add it this way, and it's not guaranteed, and IDXBroker is different than some of the others that we've dealt with, but sometimes in the supplemental, and I'm calling it that, I'm not sure what they call it, but you can go here and add property subtype, right? So you got this, so now you got the property subtype and quick list. Okay, no, that's not it. List like that. Okay, so now adding that, you can now use create some of the things that we're trying to create. So it's all in like there's so many different things that you have to play with, and it's all based on like how they put in. It's not IDXBroker. Well, it's a combination. It's how the MLS sends the data, like in what fields, and then how they associate the fields. And it's sort of like the menu thing. Sometimes you can just go straight to it. Other ways you have to jockey around it. And then it's how IDXBroker maps it into their system. Sometimes you can do this, or you can't, depending upon how it's then mapped from the RETS data. So that's a roundabout way to talk about a few things that we're dealing with, and we'll get it figured out, but just wanted to let you know. Thanks.